Man, where does it start? I already forgot.
What's the...
No, division. We're good.
Okay, hold on. Okay, ready?
It is a privilege to minister, to be a part of a team here that cares for children and for youth. The vision for children's ministry is the fact that we get to equip, empower, and encourage parents in the raising of their children. And so we want to create spaces that allow us to minister specifically to that child. That our mission can be fulfilled through the ministering and the growing of their faith. Not only that, but they're excited to and encouraged to bring other children and other friends, other youth to their space, that they can also hear the gospel message.
The vision for the youth ministry is the same as the vision for the church, is the same as the vision for the children. It's part of being, we're a part of the whole church, and a ministry focused directly for youth, for their where they are developmentally, where they are spiritually. So it's a place for them to come and find a real belonging in the church. It's also a place where they can worship with their peers and be a part of a greater church body than just teenagers, but the whole church as well as youth and adults and senior adults.
It's a place that they can take pride in where they are, and so they want to invite people. They feel like the church has invested in them, so they feel excited to be here. They feel like they're a part of what's happening, and they get to just enjoy being together and hearing about God. So we have a lot going on Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings. The junior hires meet upstairs Wednesday nights, and the high schoolers, and then the kids ministry meets down here in the rocket room, and then on Sunday mornings we kind of flip how we do things. But we try to cultivate an environment where we can listen for God, we can pray and worship, and just have a chance to listen for the Holy Spirit where He will lead us and direct us. And you might have just heard the sound problems that we have. It's really hard to listen for the Holy Spirit and stay focused on what the message is about, and even teach the message with that much noise going on. And right now how the building is the insulation on the floor and ceiling is just almost seems non-existent at times, and it lets so much sound come through that it's really hard to do anything.
On Wednesday nights, if you came, you see children all the way up to youth, and a lot of them are going right up and right down these stairs, sometimes almost at the same time. We have so many kids and teens here that we've already talked about we don't have a lot of space, enough space for all of them, but we also have congestion issues because of the way the building's designed.
So with all the congestion that we have in the stairs, with all the coming up and going down at the same time, I sit back and think about, what about a hallway that nothing takes place in? But the problem comes in, this is a hallway that right behind those doors leads outside to a stairwell that is very weathered. So this stairwell gives us a lot of options. It does connect the tops to the bottom, and there's no congestion as you can see out here. But some of the problems we have is loose boards, and well, that doesn't actually necessarily work well. If you're trying to move teens or kids up and down the stairs, I don't know that this is our greatest option. So part of the process of the remodel is to take and envision this as an enclosed stairwell. A stairwell that will continue to move and flow children and youth from one space to another. But I hope this is not our best option. I think we can do much better than this. We have done a great job over the last 3.5 years of taking the incredible spaces we have and making them as suitable as we can for children and for youth. The constant rotation of one room on Wednesday nights being designated for youth, flipping it over and making it a worship space for children on Sunday morning. The problem is, if you look around our spaces, the rooms never scream children, they never scream youth. They just say, here's a general room, we hope it works. So the need for more space is not just, we're not building bigger buildings. We're taking a footprint that we already have in designated specific spaces, say, you know what, youth, we value you enough that this is your room all the time. Make it conducive to the learning environment of teens.
Yeah, faith formation for children and youth is an element of both learning and experiences, and at the church it's a great opportunity because those two can come together. A lot of times the experiences are directly impacted by the environment that the teens and children are. The experiences that children need are a lot different than the experiences that youth need, maybe other age groups. And so by having designated space, we are expanding our ability to create more experiences that are going to cement in their faith